some of the important limitations or challenges that higher education faces in promoting sustainability and living sustainably really are connected with momentum. Momentum of societies, momentum of economies, momentum of personal conduct and belief. It is an important and significant task to try to change people's attitudes and behavior, or I think more importantly, to have people change their attitudes and behavior through their own process, through their own learning. Higher education plays an absolutely critical role in advancing sustainability. We are in higher education privileged and charged with educating the leaders of the future. And should those leaders, future leaders, not have a sound background and understanding of what it means to be a sustainable society, a sustainable economy, a sustainable ecosystem, we will have failed. And that means we need to incorporate within both our teachings and our practices at higher education institutions the elements of sustainability, the values of sustainability, the science of it, the art of it, and the human elements of it. From my childhood in northeastern Michigan, I was profoundly affected by what 2 generations earlier had witnessed as the stripping of northeastern Michigan due to the timber industry. I was always surprised and confused as to how a region of the country could harvest every last resource in terms of, in that case, timber. Why was nothing left? I remember as a young child asking my father, why did they take every tree? Because the evidence was even greater then. It was for me a profound realization that human beings do have a profound effect on the environment and our surroundings. Those effects on our environment can be life-lasting. They can be essentially forever. And that is that's a lesson that I think every person should, in their own ways, learn. Sometimes individuals don't have an opportunity to learn this until they reach the college level, but it certainly is our obligation to introduce them to those concepts, to have them think deeply about it, and to have them, in turn, teach us about it. There's a greater breadth now of sustainability within the arts, within history, within political science, within economics. I find this very exciting that disciplines are using their own skills, their own worldviews, their own perspectives and expertise to advance sustainability in ways that we hadn't imagined. Perhaps even more exciting is the way that the disciplines, the traditional disciplines, are working with each other as teams, bringing together particular skills and perspectives that are synergistic, that promote sustainability in ways that we couldn't have predicted even 5 years ago. I've lived long enough in this world to know that societies can end, economies can come to a bad end, that we shouldn't take for granted that the world around us will remain the way it is. In fact, it changes constantly. And we can't assume that somehow we can ignore our influence on them, both negative and positive. The field now called sustainability really is a holistic approach to using all the disciplines to bring our power and our influence to bear. And I find that personally very rewarding as an educator, one who's now toward the end of my career rather than the beginning. Were I starting out as either a student or a professor today, I know I'd be attracted to the concept of holistic sustainability. It is part of who we should be as human beings. It's not about taking high ground and saying that somehow we're superior in our thinking. It's about working together to learn from each other, to say we have a responsibility to our children, our grandchildren, and subsequent generations. We have a responsibility to the wonderful environment we've been provided, the resources we have. We have a responsibility for living for the future, for engaging in lives that promote sustainability, that promote responsible living, and that, I would say, help secure the future of subsequent generations, including today's generation of students.